I'm Sharni at Hillsville Library. Here is the earth, here is the sky. Here are my friends, and here am I, on the lands of the Wurundjeri people, of whom I pay my respects. Today, I'm going to show you how to make raspberry coconut bliss balls. So, I'll run you through the ingredients we've got. We've got a cup of raspberries. They were frozen and they're just thawing out. A cup and a half of rolled oats. In this cup here, we've got a tablespoon of melted coconut oil and 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And I just want to point out a couple of things about this, is that when I got the coconut oil out of the jar, it looked like this. It was white and solid. Look at that, it's not going anywhere. But when I put the coconut oil in the microwave, it melted and went clear and runny like this. And when I put the maple in, they've stayed separate, which is quite interesting. Anyway, the other 2 ingredients is coconut. I've got half a cup of desiccated coconut here and 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. And I've been having chia seeds in the morning and I've been soaking them in water, and look at this. When you put 1 tablespoon of chia with some water, it goes all gelatinous and it absorbs the water really well. And chia seeds, I happen to know, are high in omega-3s, protein and fiber. So we've got some really healthy ingredients here, and we're going to make some really yummy bliss balls. And it's easy. So you literally put everything in a blender. Woo! Maybe don't spill anything like me. Oopsies. I'll clean it up. Okay, raspberries in. Maple and coconut. In you go. Woo. Okay, I'm not putting those chias in. I just wanted to show you that. But I'm putting these ones in. And the coconut. And seeing as my bench is perfectly clean, I'm going to scoop up those oats. Pop them in as well. Put the lid on. Put this on. Got all your ingredients in. Be very careful, safe, blend. And the motor saying, let's give it a stir. Look at the colors there, wow. Just gonna move some of the ingredients around that got a bit stuck on the edges, and we'll give it another blitz. Getting a bit stuck again. Some pretty sharp blades in here, so be very careful. Give it one more go. Great, I think we're done. So, pull the blade out very carefully. And then I'm going to tip the mixture into a bowl. Well, a few oats didn't want to join the party, they just stuck themselves at the bottom, so I'm going to leave them out. Then the rest of it looks nice and mixed up. Going to cover this bowl with some Glad wrap. Now it is super easy, but you need to have lots of patience because this has to sit in the fridge for 4 hours now. And while it's sitting in the fridge, I'm going to go and read a book. Okay, so how about we make another type of Bliss Ball. But this time, we're not going to use fruits, we're going to use a vegetable. What vegetable do you think I've pureed up here? Judging by its colour, could it be maybe pumpkin? Well, it could, but it's not. How about it could be a vegetable that rabbits like to nibble on? What do you think it is? Carrots. Yes, carrot puree. So these ones are called carrot cake Bliss Balls, and they're also very healthy. I'll run you through what we've got here. We have 2 cups of rolled oats, and we gave them a quick blitz in the blender this time because we wanted to get a bit more a fine texture out of the oats than we did for the raspberry ones. And that's the beauty about cooking. As you go, you learn new tips all the time. 1 cup of pureed carrots. So I actually chopped up 4 carrots and just boiled them for a while until they were soft. And then I used the blender as well to blitz it up into a puree. In this jar, in this little glass bowl here, we have 2 teaspoons of ginger powder and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Our good old coconut. Desiccated coconut seems to be quite a popular ingredient for Bliss Balls, so we have a whole cup of it here. What's that? What are we putting in these Bliss Balls? It kind of looks like... it's dates. Relax. It's just dates. These dates have been softened, just soaked in some warm water to just soften them a bit, but they kind of look a bit gross. But they're actually the sweetest thing in this recipe, so you must add your dates. And finally, we have 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and this time it's solid, but I'm pretty sure that the sharp blades will be able to get through this. And when I put it in, I'm just going to use a fork and kind of break it up a bit anyway, like this. So, for our carrot cake Bliss Balls, it's a bit similar to the raspberry ones. Just kind of what I like about these Bliss Balls is that you just throw everything in together. Nice and easy. Throw it all in. Well, don't throw, but you know. Place it in. A bit like snow. Whee! In go our spices. I love spice. Sugar and spice and all things nice. Carrots. Carrots are good for us. We're having our vegetables. How many vegetables are we supposed to have in a day? There's 1. And lastly, our rolled oats. Whew, alrighty. Looking pretty full. I'm gonna ask my camera lady, Deb. Deb, do you reckon this will be still do it even though it's so full? This is my colleague Deb's blender. She's using it for the first time today. Just checking. Oh, alright. Separate lid on first. Mechanism second. All good to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Okay, we're gonna give it a stir. Oh yeah, it's mixing. Help it out a little. On 3, 2, 1. Need to give it another little mix. can feel like the coconut oil is kind of making it a little bit sticky together, which will be really helpful for when we're rolling them into the Bliss Balls. I'm going to give it one more. Yeah, I'm going to give it one more because it's nearly quite consistent in texture. Line it up. Mechanism. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Beautiful. Okay. Have a look at this. Take the blade out carefully. I'm going to transfer the mixture into this bowl here. Oh, a couple of dates didn't want to blend. Someone might get a sweet treat in there. Wow, this kind of feels like fun and squishy. I could just tap on this. But anyway, don't need to do that. What I do need to do is pop it in the fridge for around 30 minutes to an hour, these ones. So I guess that means that I get to go and read some more books. Back soon! So I'm back now and I've been rolling for a little bit. I've got the raspberry ones on this side and the carrot cake ones on this side. I've used about half of the mix of the raspberry ones and that's given us 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Bliss Balls. So there's probably another 10 in there, but I just wanted to show you the method of the rolling. So you grab a tablespoon and just sort of chunk off a bit of the mixture and grab it in your very freshly washed hand, washed and dried. So you want dry, clean hands for this because you're going to use your hands to mold the mixture into a ball, a bit like this, and then once it's sort of squished into a ball, you can put it between your palms and roll it around. Try and smooth it into a real ball shape, but sometimes it will want to crumble and you have to be quite careful. Really, it's quite a tactile experience. So I'm happy with that amount of ballage. Now I'm going to pop it in the coconut and just flip it around a little and it's going to get covered in the coconut. And there it is, there's our Bliss Ball. So you just repeat that over and over and over again until you've got all your Bliss Balls ready to eat. But I don't think we're going to eat them all at once because these are actually like perfect to have on hand as a snack. And the carrot cake Bliss Balls you can keep in an airtight container in the fridge for around 3 days. And the raspberry ones you can keep in an airtight container in the fridge for around 2 weeks. You might want to eat the carrot ones first, or have one of each for a few days and make a great snack. Just making them whole. Roll. Toss it in the coconut. Serving plate and repeat. So I hope that you enjoyed the show and you're going to have to try this at home yourself. Thank you. Bye bye.